3 months after the office of the Registrar of Political Parties in a Gazette notice listed 48 political parties out of more than 80 active parties as eligible to receive the Political Parties Fund allocation for the financial year 2022-2023, the funds are yet to be released. Azimio One Kenya affiliate parties led by ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna and his Jubilee counterpart Jeremiah Kioni, the parties are accusing the executive of sitting on the funds despite the court directive to have the 43 political parties paid.
If the registrar of political party took 5% of it, that would amount to 300 million shillings. Therefore, a remaining amount of 5.7 billion shillings needed to have been availed to the political parties. And this has not been done. With the current disbursement, political parties will be in a position to attract qualified staff, ensure that we have the necessary office spaces that we have. But without this funding, this is an activity that is not going on as provided or as required by Registrar of Political Parties.
They have termed the move as hypocritical, given that President Ruto has consistently said that he wants a robust opposition to challenge his government.
The only thing that is there is lying from a person who lied 5 years ago, for a whole 5 years ago, and now he has again come to lying to Kenyans that he is talking to Kenyans. He is helping political parties that are not in government to check him. How can we be able to check him if he has denied us funding? If we cannot run our offices, if we cannot pay the rental arrears or rental requirements that is required.
This comes a week after President William Ruto, in a joint media interview, said the funds have already been disbursed to the parties. The opposition parties questioned why Treasury did not abide by the Political Act, where 0.3% money allocated in a financial year should go towards funding parties. They argue the money fronted for the financial year that ended in July 2022 was 1.47 billion shillings instead of 6.09 billion shillings. According to the Political Parties Act 2021, 70% of the fund is distributed proportionally by reference to the total number of votes secured by each political party in the preceding general election. 15% of the fund is distributed based on the number of candidates of the party from special interest groups elected in the preceding general election. 10% of the fund proportionately to a political parties based on the total number of representatives from the political party elected in 2022 general elections, while 5% of the fund is utilized by the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties for the administration. In the top 10 parties, United Democratic Party UDA takes the biggest chunk at 577.1 million shillings, the second highest allocation going to Orange Democratic Movement ODM, which is set to receive 308.2 million shillings. Retired President Uhuru Kenyatta's Jubilee Party is set to receive 135.1 million shillings, followed by Kalonzo Musyoka's Wiper Party, which is set to receive an allocation of 72.1 million shillings. The Wafula Munyinyi-led party Democratic Action Party DAPK will receive an allocation of 31.6 million shillings. The United Democratic Movement UDM, led by Mandera Senator Ali Roba, is said to be allocated a share of 26.8 million shillings. Musalia Mudavadi's Amani National Congress Party will reap 26.6 million shillings, while Speaker Moses Wetangula's Food Kenya Party will receive an allocation of 25.8 million shillings. KANU is said to receive 23.9 million shillings, while Devolution Empowerment Party will get 13.7 million shillings. Justice and Freedom Party of Kenya was allocated a list amount of 277,033.
In agreement that we suspect that the ruling party UDA which went to court to stop this disbursement of resources, has found a way illegally to access this fund to the exclusion of other political parties. Because for them, they are not feeling the pinch or the pressure. They are enjoying some source of funding which we do not know, because the rest of us do not have access to the same fund. So the president has to come out very clearly and tell Kenyans that he has directed Treasury not to fund us.
The political parties' fund is said to be disbursed quarterly. Davis Mberia, Ebro News.